Hi, I'm Sarah Hamricker and welcome to this week's video blog on Some Assembly Required. I'm glad you joined me today. I'd like to talk about our responsibility as moms. And I'm not talking about just to our children. I'm talking about our responsibilities as mothers in the world. What is our responsibility? Do we have one? The mommy wars have really done a huge disservice to moms. We have allowed outside influences, we have allowed our own passions to divide us, when in reality, we should be pulling together as moms. We should be supporting one another. We should be encouraging one another. We should be helping one another. I want to share a little story as a kind of example of how I think we can be more effective moms, and we can really show our children what being a mom really means to us. My teenage daughters and one of their friends and I took a train trip to New York this summer to see a K-pop band, GOT7. Look it up on YouTube. They're kind of funny. And so we took it from Washington, D.C. to Penn Station in New York. Along with us on the train, it was very crowded, was a mom with 3 kids. Her oldest were in elementary school, and her youngest was, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, something like preschooler. Wasn't quite a toddler, but a preschooler. It was like a 4.5-hour trip. They were sitting kind of in front of us. And the little one was pretty active, not obnoxious, wasn't screaming, wasn't yelling, but I could tell that the mom was working really hard at keeping him occupied, keeping him from bothering all the business people who were working. This was a work day, so on the early train, so there was a lot of people probably going to New York on business, all that kind of stuff. Well, we get to New York and we're embarking, and I happen to walk by the mom, and she's trying to feels like herding cats, trying to herd her children, get all their belongings. They had a stroller. There was a lot of stuff for them to get. I think they might have been traveling with a set of grandparents as well. And I just said to the mom as we're leaving, because she had one of those harried mom expressions that we all know on her face, I said to her, I just want you to know you did a great job with your kids on the trip. You should have seen the look on her face. It was almost as if I had said, you just won the lottery. Here's your check for $1 million. I mean, I'm serious. The look on her face was so relieved, so sweet, and she was like, oh, thank you. I could tell she wasn't expecting me to say something positive. And that about broke my heart, because why would she expect negative? Why? Because she's traveling with 3 children? Hello? We should expect positive things. We should give positive things. One of my goals as a parent coach is to encourage and equip moms along their journey. And one of the main emphasis of that is encouragement. We cannot encourage moms enough these days. They get criticisms for how they dress their child. Oh, it's cold outside. You don't have any socks on them? On how we sleep, how our kids nap or don't nap, whether we breastfeed or bottle feed, whether we whip out the Cheetos or the organic carrot sticks in the park, whether we remember to put suntan lotion on our child on the first sunny day of the year, whether our children turn out well, whether they do well in school. Are they the top of the class or the bottom of the class? If, either one invites criticism. You're pushing your child too much, you're not pushing your child enough. Why can't we, as women, as moms, support one another? So here's my challenge to you, and something that I try to do. Every time you're out, grocery shopping, in the mall, whatever, I want you to look around you, find a mom with her kids, and encourage that mom. I want you to say something positive to her. I don't care if her kids are running amok in the store. I want you to find something positive to say. And if you can't find something positive to say, I want you to see how you could help her. All right? We're all too quick to go, oh, look at that mom. She can't control her kids. Well, this must have been the last stop of a day where she had to do all these errands. because there's no food in the house. And so, yeah, her kids are a little squirrely. So why don't we, instead of thinking the worst of a mom, why don't we think the best of a mom? Why don't we give her the benefit of the doubt? She may not be training her children properly. She may not. But you're telling her that is not going to help her on her parenting journey. Instead of saying, can I help you with that? Is there anything? Do you need help out? Can I put away your cart as you're lifting your baby into the car seat in the Costco parking lot? Do you need any help unloading your car? Play peekaboo with the kids instead. Smile at them. Look up on our smartphones. Let's notice the moms around us and see how we can support them. So that's my challenge to you. Instead of being a negative person, and I know we don't all start out to be negative, but instead of immediately thinking when we see a mom who's maybe struggling with her children, or maybe doing something that you would never do with your kids. Maybe you breastfed all your kids and you see some mom giving her kid a bottle. Let's not think the worst of that mom. Let's say she's doing the best she can in the circumstances I have no clue about, and let's support her. So my challenge again, find a mom, say a compliment or an encouragement, and if you can't do that, or in addition to that, see if you can help a mom. Even those little things, like playing peekaboo with the child while the mom's in the grocery basket while the mom's unloading. Let's see if we all can't start coming together more as moms in supporting one another rather than all these mommy war stuff where I'm working, I'm not working, you're doing this, I would never do that. We have a lot more common ground than we think. Let's find that and let's be an encouragement. Thank you for listening to this week's video blog on Some Assembly Required. I'll hope you join me next time.